Hey, lit teachers, do you wish you knew the secret that would make any student understand literature and maybe even love it? What if it also let you plan lessons and grade assignments in half the time? While we're wishing, wouldn't it be great if you had an integrated scope and sequence where all your colleagues were using a single methodology so that everyone was on the same page, K through 12? Well, I have good news. CenterForLit Schools grants all these wishes with a repeatable curriculum that can give your school a coherent approach to literature. It all begins with the story chart, a diagram of the structural elements common to every story in the world. Things like setting, conflict, rising action, climax, and conclusion. CenterForLit teachers use the story chart as a visual aid for every class discussion. Next, they guide students around the chart using the Socratic method of teaching by asking questions. We believe the lessons of literature are best learned in conversation. That's why we provide ready-made discussion questions for every lesson. Teachers choose from a list of 173 Socratic questions to organize their class discussions every day. Questions on the Socratic list address each part of the story chart, from setting and characters to plot, conflict, and theme. And they're written generically, so they can be used with any story in the world. We carefully arrange these questions to form a template for discussion that becomes familiar with repeated use. Knowing the template means that teachers and students can prepare for class simply by reading great books. When it comes to measuring progress and meeting standards, CenterForLit is a godsend for teachers and principals because we've broken down the mental habits of literary education into 67 measurable skills, covering elementary, intermediate, and advanced reading. These core skills address common standards recognized nationwide, and each skill is keyed to one of the elements of literature on the story chart and in the Socratic list. And that's not all. We've also created assignment sheets for each and every core skill. Short, reproducible, and easy to grade, they make tracking student progress a breeze. The same assignments can be used over and over with each new title on your reading list, reinforcing core skills through repetition. Our library gives you almost 300 templates to choose from, along with plenty of suggestions for creating your own. So how do you know you're covering the right core skills for a given story, or for the semester, or for the school year? Well, that's the best part. CenterForLit does all the work of arranging core skills and choosing assignment templates for every lesson in our lesson planning dashboard. Simply log in and enter your titles for the year. Click Submit and scroll down to this week's lessons. You'll find the story chart elements, core skills, Socratic list questions, and assignment templates all laid out for every day of the year. Just address the core skills for the day in class discussion using the story chart and the Socratic list. Next, pass out an assignment template at the end of class. And then spend a few minutes marking yesterday's assignments at the end of the day. That's it. You're right on track to meet your goal for the week, for the semester, and for the year. Meanwhile, principals can rest assured that each teacher at every grade level is working on the same system toward the same goal with the same trackable results. Thanks to CenterForLit, schools around the country are finding new freedom to focus on the important things in their lit classes. To find out how to join them, tell us about your school at CenterForLitSchools.com/consult, and we'll set up a free private consultation. Meanwhile, visit our website to find a host of other resources for lit teachers. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, great teachers ask great questions.